Hello my friends, Kaitlyn here, and do you think YouTube values small creators? Well, things aren't looking too good for them right now. So maybe you got an email that looked a little like this last Wednesday. Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program. Or maybe you're just here to watch the world burn. So for fans of iIMAGINeblank, we are safe, it's okay. No panicking. We definitely have enough subscribers, but I was kind of worried for a hot minute about the watch time because 4,000 hours is a lot. If we were just going by watch time from videos uploaded in the last year, then I definitely wouldn't have made the cut. I've been dying in the YouTube algorithm overall in the last 2 years. Fortunately, I have several popular videos from over the years, mostly having to do with dating advice, that get me more than enough views to keep me afloat. But I'm a small YouTuber at heart, and the kind of content I make is pretty niche, and I'm never going to be like Eliza Koshy or the Paul brothers or whatever, which is why YouTube's decision and all the reactions that I've been seeing in response have bothered me so much. And I wanted to kind of parse through some of the different messages that there are out there and try to figure out what is the future for small creators. So first, let me talk about the good, because this decision by YouTube, though very badly timed, is not a misguided effort to remedy the Logan Paul situation. It's maybe more of a move to deal with the PewDiePie adpocalypse kerfluffle that happened last spring. This line from their blog post makes me lean more towards that conclusion. In 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystem and ensuring your revenue is more stable. That's great, except they're definitely prioritizing big YouTubers over the average creator. I will also say that whether YouTube intended this or not, it's definitely fixing another problem with the disturbing bot-generated children's content that was getting millions of views. Then getting banned because it was super weird and disturbing and on kids' YouTube, making a new account and starting all over again. There's now less incentive to do this because hopefully they would get banned before they ever met the threshold and started making money. Also, my hope would be that it would weed out opportunists who are re-uploading trending content and making money off of the wave. Like Logan Paul's suicide video re-uploads getting back on the trending page. So, from a YouTube as a platform and community standpoint, these are really good things in my opinion. But the bad. The bad. There was definitely a first wave of panic because for a long time, being a partner has been synonymous with having certain creative capabilities like custom thumbnails, live streams, longer video formats. And the initial email was definitely vague enough to make it sound like those were going away. But then YouTube was like, oh, no, wait, you'll still totally have access to those features, you just lose the ability to monetize. And then big creators, in a bit of a tone-deaf attempt to be helpful, were like, you don't need to make money to get value from making creative content? Well, yeah, of course. Obviously, small creators aren't doing it for the money. I got my $1.50 for my latest video. What can I buy? A coffee? But between assertions like this from big YouTubers and the ever-growing feeling of being abandoned by corporate YouTube, it just feels like no one understands the issues that are plaguing small creators. Like when the adpocalypse happened, big and small creators were dealt the same blow. Obviously for many big creators, YouTube is their sole source of income, so it was a bigger and scarier blow. But even for creators like me, who saw their ad revenue go from like $50 a month to $20, it was really disheartening and was like, I can't invest back into my videos as much as I used to. So basically, we all had the same fight. But now YouTube has done something that very distinctly puts a divide between creators, the big and the small, the have and the have-nots, the successful and the unsuccessful. That last one is what gets me. I saw this idea floating around in discussion on Twitter. The idea that big creators who are successful now are somehow more deserving and better creators than people who are small creators now. Statements like this are totally ignoring the vastly different algorithms and environment on the internet right now. And also, sometimes people like being small creators. They enjoy having a topic that they're super passionate about, but maybe the whole world isn't. Just because you can't or don't want to make a niche passion into something that's rapidly consumable by the masses doesn't mean that you're a bad or unsuccessful creator. We have different measures of success. Like, yeah, right now YouTube seems to be favoring content that's like the Logan Pauls of the world, 15-minute daily videos, but for many of us, that just doesn't work. What's up, guys? It's day 347 of spending 8 hours a day in a dark office editing videos because that's what pays my bills. Basically, most small creators know that they're not going to make any significant amount of money, so it's not about being monetized. But this all feels like more poison in the relationship between small creators and corporate YouTube. It definitely feels like we do not matter to YouTube, and now like we don't matter to big creators either, like we were the sacrificial lamb at the advertiser's altar. And that might actually be the saddest part for me, because I look up to a lot of big YouTubers who have been on the platform since the very beginning. Okay, so the conclusion drawn here is that small creators are definitely undervalued by YouTube, and seemingly from big influencers on the platform too, in my opinion, of course. It's definitely become even more obvious that it's about making money and being a business in this instance, and small creators have gotten the short end of the stick. However, I still stand by YouTube and content creation in general as a means to an end beyond money or fame. So I would really encourage any small YouTubers watching this video to keep making videos. I know it sucks. I know watching like $2 a month accrue over time until you finally get that $100 payout is amazing, and you don't have that anymore. And that does do a pretty big ringer on morale. But if you are making content for a reason other than money or fame, like you're doing it as a creative exercise, or you're doing it in order to get a job where you can actually do something you love, or because you really just want to share your passion on something like cooking or books or movies, then please keep making videos. Keep cultivating a space on the internet, no matter how small, for people who love what you love. We need more spaces like that. And last but not least, I wanted to give a few shoutouts to some creators who are being affected by this partnership change, who I highly recommend. You should check them out, subscribe to them, like their videos, maybe play all their videos in the background on your computer nonstop for the next month. I don't know. First up is Film Editorials. This is my friend Andrew Eder. Editorials, get it? We went to William & Mary together, and he has a channel about movie reviews, and I can vouch for his ability to review films because we were both in the film program together. He also has a really cool video where he teaches himself Elvish from Lord of the Rings, which is super fun. Next is my friend Danielle from Parajetta. We met at VidCon last year when she was a guest at a Next Up party, and then she and my guest, Steven, knew each other, and then suddenly, friends! It's magical like that sometimes. Anyway, she has a super cute DIY channel where she does crafting and cooking and fashion. Remember last year when I did a Beauty and the Beast lookbook? Well, she also has a video where she has outfits inspired from the movie. So basically, if you like my channel, you're probably going to like Danielle's. Finally, a creator that I found just recently because of this whole YouTube partnership debacle is Beth Boulevard. She makes really cool and arty videos with great cinematography and sound editing. If you like my more abstract and artsy videos, then you're definitely gonna love Beth. She has the kind of aesthetic that I aspire to. Whew, okay, yeah, so this was an extra long video, but there were lots of important things that we had to talk about. For the question today, I want you to tell me any and all of your thoughts about this whole reneging of the partnership program to small creators. Just, ugh. And remember that you can check me out on some of these other social media sites. This video may not have made you smile, but hopefully it gave you some hope or some food for thought. And either way, if you liked it, then remember to subscribe and to hit the little notification bell so that you know exactly when I upload a new video. And I will see you all next Thursday. Bye!